Momci, vi gledate na video, a ovog puta, kao što možete vidjeti, danas igramo Clive Barker Undaying. Čekat ćemo da se učita. I počinje pravo noćno igranje. Sad malo štelovanje. Idemo na noćna mora i mnogo teško preći najlakše.
I'm tired of traveling or fighting superstition and its many manifestations, even though it was me who chose to debunk folklore and mysticism. Little did I know I'd end up being labelled as Patrick Galloway, the man with endless occult knowledge. Before I knew it, people all over the world paid me to investigate all kinds of weird things. As long as they paid me, I'd look into it. Funny thing though, the more I saw, the more I believed there are forces beyond our control. Creatures not explainable in any human terms. Things that make my skin crawl. I fled from Ireland and hung around Paris and London with no real purpose till the Great War started. I joined a special unit whose job it was to squelch the fears of the superstitious farm boys who made up the fighting ranks. The Tresanti were the biggest pains. New commanding officer, Jeremiah Covenant, led our unit on the hunt for their camp. We were ambushed. They came streaming out of the woods, waving swords and howling like banshees. I saw their leader holding a strange stone over his head, yelling weird words in a strange tongue. And just when I was going to pull the trigger, he glared right at me. A bright green flash came from his hand, and it bowled me over as my gun went off. I woke up in a hospital bed with severe burns. They told me Jeremiah and the unit had gone on without me, but he'd given me the shaman stone to keep. I hadn't given any of this much thought until I came back here to find this letter that Jeremiah wrote me almost 6 months ago, asking me to come back to Ireland and help him out. This is not something I'm dying to do, for it may mean the death of me. He saved my life though, so I owe it to him. Just hope it's not too late.
I krećemo. Stvari trebalo bi da bacimo
I'm Patrick Galloway, a friend of Jeremiah's. Sorry it took me so long to get here. His letter said it was most urgent.
Jeremiah was beginning to think that the now. Jeremiah let go with everyone else, and the house is much too large for us to clean. Because we've lost electricity to most parts of the house, we can only maintain the living quarters. This family's had so much tragedy. I hope you can help him.
Sad krećemo. Ne mislim ti. Pratiti.
You made it. At your service, Jeremiah. Sorry for the delay, but I've been abroad. What happened to you?
It seems I've come under the watchful eye of the Reaper, my friend.
Won't budge. Won't budge.
Describe what you can only see. As the bonds of flesh are broken, the world becomes apparent.
Stuck.
After me!
What in God's name were those things?
They're called howlers. And while I've never seen one before tonight, I've heard of them for years.
Those weren't natural, my friend. We're fighting more than superstitions here.
Perhaps I was being naive not to tell you, but there might be something more sinister at work here. When I was a boy, I encountered something I can't quite explain. You see, there was this isle of standing stones that sits just off the estate. Someone had carved a sigil into each of the stones, something indiscernible. Father had many books on the occult, one of which contained a sketch of that very symbol. I took my brothers and sisters out to the island and read from my father's book.
Nastavili još ovih tipova. Evo vidite ovako normalnu sliku, znači nema ništa, nekako stoji sa kučićima. Ako pritisnete levi klik, vidite to. Znači jezivo, strašno. Znači uvijek progledajte slike. Uvijek pogledajte slike, možda nema nikakve. Stignite ovdje, tu imate naravno na ogledalo. Vidite ovako, kad skočite, znači možete pređete tu znam, ovo ću pokazati kako da pređete. Znači, ovako da se popunite, pokazat ću vam pola kako samo ovo. Sad popni se. Eno kako mu krenuli smo. Samo što sad treba se lećemo da ideš. I pazite da se plaši. Znači uvijek gledate ovo, mnogo je nesigurno. Gledate da vas ne nađu pa da vas ubiju. Gledate uvijek oko. Kad dođete do ovdje, trebalo bi ovo, možete da upanete, ali nemojte jer tamo je ovo staro mjesto. Vidite i ovdje upalite ovo, vidite ovu naftu. Uzmite ovu. Sad ću da uvijek. Nešto ovdje rade, čekaj imam šta. Tu gurnete i nešto će se otvori. Sad imamo ovo. Neku sigurno oružje. Nemamo to što je dobro. Idemo tamo dole. Tamo nismo bili. Šta je ovo? Propao sam na staro mjesto. Zašto? Jeste, bio sam tu. Znači, odmah negdje. Nemojte ovako djelati. Što su mogu gaditi. Znači, uzmite ovu noću kad ste ovdje, da ih možete pucati. Znači, vi trebate odmah da trčite ovako i skačete i ovako samo pucati. Ili, ako hoćete stvarno da ih izbegnete, treba ovo da uzmete i bacite im. Mnogo su slabi na to. Vidite, i ovako bacite. Samo da ne umrete. Sad umremo. I na kraju kad dođete, igrao sam mnogo dugo, satima i dođete do ovdje. Do kraja table. Znači, ovo je krajna tabla. I tu sam ubio sve ove linije. Vidite, ulazite u prostoriju, znači ovdje će vam budu neki monahni, trebate da ih pucate. A ovdje ide sigurno realizacija. Ovdje negdje. Ovdje. I pokazat ću vam gdje su tajne prostorije. Samo treba da ih nađem. Ti sad. Sad se pretereš. Ko ste prvi sad? Šta je ovo? Sad mogu da ključam lamu. Nisam dugo bio tamo. Samo ste se vi popeli sad. Treba da tražim. Vamo nekako. Negdje su se popeli. Samo nađem. Još ću. To bi bilo sve za večeras. Nadam se da su uživali. Bacite taj like i subscribe. Ćao.